reserves are in urgent need of new weapons. Unversüglich. Our current Waffenarsenal is a joke. And on top of that, the army was requisitioning from it. Should the town reserve have worse weapons than any Räuber in the domain?
What
I apologize,
are you getting
sir.
at, Eldris?
Which way?
I'm saying that the bandits who freed Hinnick, the Dry Devil, used that thing. That Hackenbücher. Hand cannon. Can you believe it? Where did they get them?
You're the one who should know
Sir?
where they got them. Since you're a gunsmith.
What are you
Thank you,
implying,
waiter.
Brutus? All I'm saying is that they had them, Herrgott. It is eine Schande when outlaws have better weapons than the city garrison. And Herr König surely knows this too.
What is it, Eldris? You smell a deal?
What I smell is that your stubborn heads do
Waiter,
not realize
get me white.
what Schwierigkeiten this is. The Dry Devil is
I'd
running
like to
free.
oblige,
There are
but
Raubritter
I'm not allowed.
everywhere
This
in
is
the region.
unbelievable.
We have the army bearing down, and you want to defend yourselves with a few rusty halberds.
White up.
And who is
Pour
it
me
you want
red
to
wine.
fight? Exactly. The merciful
apologize,
King
sir.
Sigismund is providing
Which
us
wine?
with protection.
Red! Am I
Isn't
speaking
it?
in Latin?
Der König and his army will not be here forever.
Shut up! The king can arrive at any moment. What if he heard you?
What then? We're sitting
Sir?
atop the biggest silver heap in the kingdom, and we're supposed to defend it with brooms?
You're right, Eldris. But where can we get the coin for better equipment?
Can always confiscate the property of the king's enemies, nicht wahr?
We are more than familiar with the jämmerlich state of our armory. And the king is surely aware of it as well. Maybe if he waived some of the taxes?
The king fears that this town will rise against him. He'll take the arming of the city's militia as a preparation for war.
So you suggest we just wait with arms crossed for the Raubritter to wreak havoc all around?
We can always ask the king to bring order to the realm with his army.
But then the Dörfler will rise up.
I'm afraid I see no solution of the current situation. We shall wait and see what His Majesty thinks about the matter. Maybe we can change his mind. Vielleicht?
I'd like to report to the Honorable Council on the cleanliness of the city and the state of the public baths.
fancy
some baths or brothels.
Refill, boy.
I'm sorry, sir.
Isn't it the same thing?
Orders from above.
This is unbelievable.
So, the cleanliness of the city is not what it should be. The current baths in the
Oi,
city
come
fall
here.
far short of covering all the citizens' needs.
More
You're
wine,
right, Jerome.
Master Bailiff.
I
But a
have
woman
enough
named
wine.
Betty has showed
Come
up at
closer.
Hopbrink and wants to repair the baths that used to be there.
I need something from you. There is an item in my study that I confiscated from a female thief. She thought she could wriggle out of it by telling me who the item belongs to.
And what is it?
A silver goblet. She sneaked into Sir Ulrich's house, and no one's noticed the theft yet. But if Ulrich finds out, he'll turn the city upside down to find the culprit. Go and get it. And don't you make a mess there, understand?
Where can I find this goblet?
Use your eyes and come right back with it.
So what? Going to the baths is neither a civic duty nor a right.
Have you forgotten the Black Death? A great many people died needlessly.
Are you
Nice.
questioning God's plan?
Whose silver might
The
this
Black
be?
Death had nothing to do with the baths, unless the Lord wishes to punish...
So, did you find it?
Keeping the city clean is important.
I did, Master Bailiff. Here it is.
Not so loud. Show it here. That's it. And now go back to your job.
Time because we're always arguing about the same thing.
Not at all. If you'd finally admit that it's a trifle, we wouldn't have to keep coming back to it.
A trifle? Do you ever walk the streets here? Sewage, rats, slop, and rubbish. The least we can do for the citizens is to provide them with a place to wash up.
What nonsense! Next, you'll want me to serve wine to everyone for free, too.
Why not? In Jerome Nas's earthly paradise, everything would be free.
Don't put words in my mouth.
Gentlemen,
Let's agree to disagree. What if the king heard us?
I got word that Rutard has pulled off another deed.
That's nothing unusual. That old weasel will never accept that the city isn't run his way.
Waiter, pour
at
me
least
red
until
wine.
His Majesty honours
I
us with his
apologise, sir.
visit. And as
Which
we
one?
know,
Red,
Gunslin
and quickly.
absolutely hates him.
He can hate all he wants, as long as he does no damage. Ulrich, what have you got to say about it?
Me? Well, I'm not sure what you're implying.
I'm speaking about the Rutard incident. You were there, weren't you?
Well,
That?
thank the Lord.
Just a small misunderstanding. We've sorted it out and everything's settled.
My ears must be deceiving me. Are you defending Rutard? Besides, if his men attacked yours,
and a full cup.
as I've heard,
I
then
apologise,
we have
sir.
a good reason to punish him.
What happened there? Leave nothing out.
I don't like Rutard, true, but in this case it really was nothing.
Everyone in the city gossiped about it. I heard there were several dead.
Did you? That's grossly exaggerated. I don't think Rutard will cause
Thank you,
any
waiter.
trouble. He is sensible enough not to draw attention to himself while the king is here.
That's true. Because if we don't do something about him, the king himself will put an end to
Cup
him,
of red.
and soon.
And don't you
Unless
skimp
put
on
an
me.
end to us first.
Which wine?
God knows what he wants
Monastery
to tell us.
Red.
If nothing happened, there's no point in dwelling on it. Let's move on.
I'm sorry, Andreas, but I wouldn't brush it off so quickly. Why do I have the feeling you're not telling us the whole truth, Ulrich?
Are you accusing me of lying?
Those are strong words, my friend. Nobody said anything like that, did they?
Then why doesn't he tell us what really happened,
I'm not keeping anything from you, but there's little truth to the rumors circulating around the town. Yes, Rutard and I had a little disagreement, but we ended it quickly because his daughter wanted to get involved. I didn't want to expose the girl to any unpleasant sights.
So Rutard is hiding behind his own daughter's skirts?
As if it wasn't enough that he sent his son to die defending the city.
All right. If we really don't have anything new to say, let's turn the page.
Things have got out of order in the town. Some adventurers decided to take the law into their own hands and restore the tradition of duels. It's not only barbaric, but also illegal. If we tolerate this, the rabble in the city will go wild and do whatever they want. I suspect the gentleman from the city's sword-fighting school brought this custom to us. That German
Hey,
Menhard
boy, a
is
full
just
cup
hanging
of
around the
monastery
market
wine.
looking for trouble.
sir.
Don't be ridiculous.
Which wine?
Monastery Red. You act like you've never been in a fight yourself. And to accuse a swordsmaster without a shred of proof. We're not some old fishwives in the marketplace.
So you will just leave it be?
Proven offences are punished by the bailiff. And that's that. There are more pressing matters to deal with.
More pressing than the open contempt of the whole town garrison. The guards are apparently settling accounts their own way. We'll soon
Everything
be
in
the
order?
laughing
Not
stock
quite.
of the whole town.
But I think you might be able to help me.
Rest assured,
Come
the
here.
whole town is already laughing at us.
What can I help you with, sir? I left my gloves in the chapel. I took them off to pray, but then I rushed here and forgot to take them. I can't just get up and walk out now. But if you disappear for a little while... All right. I'll get them. I knew I could count on you. While you're at it, count how many figures on the mural have wings. But why? Because I'm bored. And because I told you. Get on with it.
That was easy enough. And he wanted me to count the winged figures.
So, let's see what you've got for me.
I found your gloves, sir.
Really? Let's see them. And did you count those winged figures?
I counted 24, sir.
And you counted correct. Good. Here you are, so you can have a bit of fun in the evening too, eh?
There's the eternal dispute over the cathedrals. The building of the church is dragging on, and in the meantime, they are calling diocesan pilgrimages to settlers, right under our noses.
You there,
Just a
lad.
village with a monastery.
A cup of red.
And they are going to
I
Mongarol
apologize.
mining
You
city.
skimp
Why
on me.
can't we build faster?
Red, and quickly.
Hire more craftsmen. Start with night shifts.
Haven't you noticed there's a war going on? Are the experts from far off supposed to work in a city under siege?
Besides,
Good, sir.
I get the feeling there's something other than the welfare of the city behind your complaints.
Oh, you do? Do you? And what would that be?
Like, for instance, that you'd like to have your own altar there?
So what if I would?
Hold your horses, gentlemen. That space in the side nave is mine.
When hell freezes over,
like
my
them
friend. Your place is
apologize,
at least
sir.
2 steps behind
Which
mine.
way?
A swordsmith dares to insult me?
Right!
Ha! I think not.
Excuse me? You wanted to buy yourself an altar in the cathedral, just like you bought yourself a seat in this council.
How dare you? I acquired my seat for
sir.
the services our guild provided and still provides to the
Now run
crown.
along.
Well, I hope you're not supplying equipment to the army. If that's all they have, they would be defeated by that bunch of ne'er-do-wells from the alehouse on Hopring.
What ne'er-do-wells?
Those wrestlers of theirs, of course. People from the whole town go to watch them brawl.
Oh, this is news to me.
Because it has all been sorted out. Not
Hey,
long
waiter,
ago,
pour me some
The
Thai.
guards raided and threw them all
I
out.
apologize, sir.
Ah, yes, I had
Which one?
forgotten.
Are you colorblind?
What do we have to
White.
discuss next?
Good, sir.
Thank you, waiter.